Hi, it's Tina from Ideas and Embellishment. It's been a long time because I have not been feeling well. I still have a really bad sinus infection. So I'm not up to par, but I did want to jump on because I had an idea and about making a belly band specimen belly band, I guess. And what you will need for this is just an envelope, a junk mail, because this is Trash to Treasure Sunday. I'm going to start a new Trash to Treasure Sunday. And you need a junk mail envelope, kind of like this. And that's all you really need. And some scrapbook paper and maybe an image, like a butterfly. Do a butterfly, or I think I'll do a butterfly because that's the easiest. Or you could do a flower. And I think a butterfly is going to be the easiest. Let me go in here. You want to get something that's going to, like, maybe, I don't know, like peek out, maybe a few of them. The other thing you could do is put a stamp in here. Yeah, I don't want any of these. My butterfly collection is I need to do some more because I haven't done any butterflies. That's a good one right there, maybe right in there, in a long time. And I have some that I can like fussy cut, but this is going to be perfect. Oh, I like that one. Maybe a couple of these like this. I wish I had two, like going the other way. That would be cool. Let's see. I have a dragonfly. It's like, I kind of like this one. And you could put some sort of, yeah, let's just do that. I think that'll work. I don't very often have a place to use the sideways butterflies. So I have a lot of those. You know what I'm talking about? The sideways butterflies. Sideways butterflies. Yeah. Let's see this guy. He's too big. But anyway, I'm just going to use, there's another one if it was, well, anyway, I'm just going to use that one. And this is just, a silly idea. It doesn't have to be anything. I'm also going to, anything elaborate or anything. I'm also going to use maybe get some words. How about, but we can decorate this any way we want. So how about inspire? What is this? Or laugh? Inspire, dream, create. Ooh, joy. I like this one. And these are just some that I printed off my computer. No big deal. I just printed them off my computer. And I think what I'm going to do with this one is see if I can get it so it's not quite so. I'm going to use a punch. I'm going to put it in the middle here. Let's see. Oh, so there. I just want it to be a little less, So I have this and this. I'm going to prepare the insides. Make it this way. Make it this way. I want it to be like, I'm going to ink it a little bit. It's going to be an easy one. Ink it a little bit. Okay. And we have to decide what we're going to put behind here. I think what I'm going to do is just not put anything. I'm not going to put anything. I think. But we'll see. Maybe I will. I probably should. So I'm going to cut this down to where it's pretty even on both sides. So be it. Like that. And this is just a junk mail envelope is all it is. See? And then I'm going to put something, I think I am going to glue something on the inside. And so what we need to do is just find a piece of scrap paper, some kind that we like. Something that we like. There's some Tim Holtz. It's kind of, nah, it's going to be too busy. I don't know, let's see what we like with this. And a different, maybe. What do y'all think? Yeah. Kind of see that. But I don't know. I kind of want it to be more pleasant, if that makes sense. Oh, this? No, it's too long. Here we go, Tina, looking for stuff. Ooh. What about this? It's kind of, I don't know if that stands out enough, do you think? I don't know. Maybe if it was like over here. Let's see. Don't know. I don't know. I don't like that either, really. And I'm looking through my scraps. The other thing you can use is just like a piece of coffee dyed paper. Ooh, this is kind of pretty. It's just, this may be, let's see, I don't know. That'd be pretty. It might be too dark. I don't know. It's kind of pretty. Kind of pretty. Anyway, so what I want to do first is I'm going to take some book page and I want to glue around the edges because I want it to be very just, I just want it to be. So I'm going to get me a piece of gluey paper. Let's see. This is just baking paper. I just don't want to get glue everywhere. This is just baking paper. And I'm going to do some strips. I'm gonna glue some of these along here. Okay, so that's that. So now I have all of that covered, which I think, because I want it to be kind of, you know, grungy. And then I want to get my coffee. This is, like I said, I always put a little alcohol in my coffee because I don't, because it dries really fast. So I'm going to cover this up as much as I can because I don't want that window. And then I'm going to grunge this up a little bit. And one of the things you really want to be careful of when you're using these envelopes is you don't want to get, if you're going to heat them up or dry them, you don't want to get too close because you will, where did my dryer go? It is gone. Oh, because you'll melt it. You'll melt the plastic. So you don't want to get too close. You want it, like when you're drying it, you want to be like really like this. Just kind of like back and forth and far away. So you want to be like back and forth and far away if you didn't hear me. So it's like this. All right. That's good. It won't take long because it's got, it's starting to, you don't want it to do that too much. Okay. There. It's going to be fine. So now I have this. It's just a plain old, looks like I got coffee on the back. That's fine. And it's just a plain old envelope. So now I'm going to go around the edges and I'm going to cut it where I, you know, where the paper is. Because you don't really need to be careful about the paper. Just cut around the edges where that paper is. Even them up. Okay. This is like, easy peasy. So, and it's stuff that you have around the house. Old books, an old envelope, cup of coffee that you may not have finished drinking. And then, so what I did was I made this 8. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this off right here. Maybe 8 1/4, something like that. And the best way to do this is do it like this. So happy. Did I do that? Yep, right here. So here, I'm just gonna, it's still a little wet, but that's okay. It'll dry. There. So there I have that. And then I'm gonna take and ink around the edges. So, just to, because you know just how I am. And do this. Also, too, you can put a little bit around the middle like this with the ink pad. There goes my light. Just to go around the middle like this. See? And you will get ink on that window, but what you can do is get a little piece of paper towel like I have, some alcohol like this, just a little bit of alcohol, and rub it around on there, and it'll clean that window off for you. I always like to keep a little thing of alcohol on my desk because it cleans, it will clean all the like ink and stuff off of your surface and off of your tools too. So that's kind of good. So now we have to see if this is gonna look right. I don't know. See what we think. Let's glue together a little bit, but that's okay. So I think that looks pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is going to mark it about right there. Then I'm going to cut it. Like that with my cutter. You can also use scissors, of course. And then what I'm going to do with this is I think I'm going to use glue stick. It doesn't really matter, but That's what I think I'm gonna use. Because you're not gonna be able to, it's not gonna really matter. And then I'm gonna open this up and stick that right in there, like that. Use my handy dandy. That's really, I think that's pretty. I like it. I'll do this in here. I do. I don't know why. Sometimes things come out and you're like, ooh, I like that. Ooh, I so like it. Okay. Now I'm gonna take and put my butterfly in there, y'all. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I also have, where is it at? I don't know what I did with them. Over here. What did I do with my stuff? All right, y'all. I'm gonna wait for that for a second. I have an idea. So where's what I want to do, and I don't know what I did with all my dried flowers. I do have some die cuts, I think. No, these are not die cuts. These are stickers, but I think I have any die cuts? I used to, but I think I want to do a little bit more in here, like a little bit more of a background. And these are just leftover stuff that I have in my stash. Ooh, here's one. Like, yeah. So I'm gonna put this in there. And this is just a piece of die cut that I had left over. So this is just junk, basically. So I just think the butterflies are too plain. It doesn't really matter because I'm gonna put this in here. There. Uh-oh. It's okay. We can. You know what? I think I'm gonna open this for a minute. I'm gonna open this for a second to clean that glue off. Let's open this until we get everything in there. Okay, so I'm gonna open that, clean that up, and then I want to put this in here because I think that's really pretty. Did I get all of that off? Come here, you. I tell you, alcohol is my friend. Okay, I found this is an old die cut that I had in my stash. What I do with some of these is I will get, I'll just go one day and sit down when I feel like it and just cut out a bunch of these. Yeah. And then, got here. And then just cut out a bunch of them, and then I'll play and I'll color them and I don't know. And I think I'm going to do is I'm going to tear this around because I think it'd look better if I just kind of tore it instead of having it all goofy and stuff. Actually, I'm not going to use that. I think instead of that, I'm going to use some labels because I want this to kind of look like a specimen card. So I'm bringing out my Tracy labels. Yes, we can change our mind, y'all. I have a bunch of these, and the good thing about getting labels from Tracy Fox's site is you can get different ones, and you can use them over and over again. You know, I mean, once you download the digital, you can just use them over and over again. So you can just keep cutting them out. You have bunches of them, like all kinds. Oh, this looks like a good kind of one. I like that. I like that. I'll put that in there. I like that. What do you think? I like it. kind of like, so we have this like this. And now it needs something up here, I think. What are we gonna have up here? Maybe let's see. Maybe a number. Yeah, I like the number. I think I'll use the number. It's kind of like a, unless I want a bigger one. No. These have like, she has like blank ones that you can use, but you can put your own thing in. She has ones that are filled like this, and she has, oh, that's kind of cool. No. And she has blank ones like this, so you can put your own stuff in there, which I prefer the ones that have, I prefer the ones that, I think I'll use this one. I prefer the ones that have stuff on them, actually, because I have no imagination at all. So, just don't. So I think I'm going to put this one right here. I think that'll be cool. And put this here, so it'll be, yeah, right there. All right. I like it. Very nice. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take and put glue everywhere. I'm going to put glue here. We're going to glue all the way around this whole envelope. And there, like this. Except for the window. Okay. Now what does it need? It needs some splatters. So I am going to get my piece. I don't want the middle part to get splattered. So I'm going to get my, where did my piece of stuff go? I'm going to take a piece of this, and I'm gonna, because I want to splatter. I'm just gonna, because I don't want this to get splatters on it, but I'm gonna get some splatters. I think I'm gonna get, where's my watercolor? This is the most fun. I got too much stuff, y'all. I got my watercolor. And I'm gonna get some black, deep black, deep. This is like, so what's some of the gold? The splatters. Yes. And then gold. Let me get some gold splatters too. Get some gold splatters. I got gold. Yep, sometimes it works better if you use another one. I don't see it. I know it's there, but I don't see it. I'm gonna, if you do this, you're not gonna have it so intense. So let me get my little gold ones. Let's see if I can get some gold here. Some gold. So there we go. Perfect. Perfect. And now you can see that it's nice and shimmery. Very cute. I'm gonna give it a quick, very quick dry. I'm not going to see any of this. And I I see some parts that didn't get quite. I am going to trim that. This part of it, cycling. Didn't meet up. That's okay. Didn't meet up. I'm just trimming that. Okay. So now what are we going to do with that? Well, let's find a spot. Good. What do you think? Do you think that's cool looking? I think it's kind of cool looking. Let me see about my, make sure this hasn't got stuff on it. Kind of different, kind of cool. And I have my me journal that I still haven't been working in. Let's see if I can find a place. This might be a good place. So it would be a belly band that you put right there, and then you can put stuff under it. This is a pretty thin page. I like it on this one. Pretty thin page. I think it'd be perfect. So I'm gonna put some glue here. You know what I think I'm gonna do with this one instead? Because it's such a thin page, I'm gonna use some tape. Sometimes I like to use tape. So I'm gonna put some tape on here. Just cause. And I'm gonna just trim this off. Don't use your tape very often. My doggy. I need to make myself go to the store when I don't feel good. So hopefully, I just thought about this idea, and I'm like, this is such a cute idea. I don't know what y'all think. If you have another use for envelopes, that leave it in the comments. Let me know what you think, because you know it helps me if you leave a comment sometimes. So I'm gonna put this in here. Okay, there you go. Belly band. So there you go. So what do you think? Leave a note in the comments. Let me know if you like this, or if you think it's a waste of a good envelope. I really appreciate you guys watching today. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.